Hey guys, what's up? Caroline here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an Ultimate Team and today we have a Centurions Pedri review for you guys. So heading into the player bio is 5'9" tall, high work rates, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, right footed with the mostly explosive accelerate type. He can start as centre. He's got the Barcelona, La Liga and Spanish links as well. By the way, this card does come in at just around 250,000 coins, which is pretty expensive, but I'll let you know if he's worth it at the end of the video. So with the basic chem style, sprint speed goes up to 84, which is pretty useful, attack positioning up to 88, and shot power up to 76, which is very important. Volleys and penalties as well, those don't really matter apparently. When it comes down to the passing, he's got 95 vision and short pass with 93 long pass and 86 curve. It looks sensational. Dribbling is the best part of the card, 95 agility coupled with 93 balance. I'm expecting him to feel extremely quick on the ball. He's got 90 reactions with 95 ball control, 94 dribbling and 90 composure as well. Defending looks pretty solid. Interceptions are decent. Defensive awareness up to 76. And stand tackle up to 75 as well. Slide tackle goes up to 73, which is pretty useful, I guess. Strength is pretty decent as well. At 81, he's got 92 stamina, so I'm expecting him to last the full 90. When it comes down to the playstyles, he's got incisive pass, long ball pass, tiki-taka plus, technical, first touch, and relentless playstyle as well. So, with that being said, where am I going to play this card? Well, at centre mid, and at centre mid only in a 4-1-2 Tornado. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay highlights with 89 rated Centurions Pedri. Bear in mind this is all in weekend league, so it is pretty difficult opponents that I am playing. But in the first clip here, Pedri really dictating the play. A couple of 1-2s with teammates, gives it into Darwin Nunez, gets it back, makes that pass off into Balde, gives it back into Pedri, ball roll, good turn, great skill, goes for goal, and he scores in his first game for us. Great finish, the signature celebration to match. Fantastic goal from Pedri, good football from him, dictating the play in midfield, and he was able to get a goal at the end of it following some good dribbling. Here Balde gets it into Pedri, who makes a sensational pass through to Balde, and we can go on the attack from there. But still in the same game, this is in the second half, Matip gets it into Pedri and really showcasing the dribbling on the card right here. Under pressure by a couple of players, just runs around in circles, keeps the ball very close to his body. 1-2 was Chouameni, and he's able to make that pass out into Darwin Nunez. That tiki-taka playstyle plus does allow him to have, well, essentially better ground passes, and well, it clearly does make a difference because this guy in tight spaces is very easily able to wrap a pass into a player or just to dink a pass into a player, and honestly it is very difficult to intercept this guy's short passes. But onto the next clip here. That pass is launched forward by Lloris. Pedri makes a run into space. He's able to get that pass, just touches it on to Odegaard, who unfortunately was able to find Suke, who couldn't convert. But anyway, Darwin Nunez, 2 seconds later, does stick the ball into the back of the net. So 18 minutes gone in this game. Pedri with another good pass through, this time on the left foot. I wanted to try cut inside and go for the finesse shot, but we do end up getting tackled. Still in the same game though, Suke has it. This is a couple seconds later. Pedri comes in with a good interception actually. I'm just going to see if he can maybe wriggle a chance out of this. It is pretty good dribbling. I went for the outside foot shot at the near post, but unfortunately the keeper somehow makes a save. Heading on to the next game here, Balde with a switch out to Wan-Bissaka, who moves it on to Pedri. I'm just trying to see if he can dictate play here. Gets it into Suke. Darwin Nunez gets it onto Odegaard with a fancy pass over the top to Pedri. Running in behind the defensive line, puts in a wonderful cross, and Darwin Nunez throws his head at that and is able to score another goal. But Pedri with the first and only assist, surprisingly enough, of this video. Heading on to the next clip, the second half of this game. Pedri is able to get that pass into Wan-Bissaka. He gets it back and just goes on a run here, gets away from 3 players, and is able to get into a pocket of space where he can create something for us. But onto the last clip of this video, the corner taken to the edge of the box. Pedri, good skill, goes for the power shot, and he finds the back of the net. Absolutely ridiculous finish from Pedri. The little flick up on his chest to get over the defender, and then the goal at the end of it, absolutely sensational. I did say that was the last clip, I was wrong. This is Pedri, makes a good interception, gets the pass into Chouameni, able to collect that pass from Darwin Nunez and moves it forward onto Martin Odegaard, who's able to get away from his marker, gets that into the box, and Suke with a great finish. But all that possible because Pedri was able to intercept that pass and make that pass forward to get us going on the attack. So guys, with that being said, it is time now to review the card, and as you guys will see from the player bio, In 7 games he has managed 2 goals and he has gotten himself 1 assist, which I'm not surprised by. I know sometimes I make sentiment reviews and the players have like 8 goal contributions, but Pedri does not. And honestly, like I said, I'm not surprised by it. He's not a goal contribution type of guy. He's mainly the type of player who's going to get the ball in midfield and just dictate the play, create chances, and mainly just dictate the tempo of things throughout the game. So genuinely, I'm not surprised as to the lack of goal contributions, but don't get me wrong, this card is still absolutely ridiculous. So when it comes down to the pace on the card, bear in mind this is my opinion based on the basic chem style that he does have. So for the pace on the card, I think he deserves an 8.4 out of 10. He feels pretty quick in the midfield, is very easily able to accelerate away from players, especially with the good agility and balance that he does have. So pace gets an 8.4 out of 10. Shooting is relatively decent. I mean, he was able to score the belter from outside the box, a decent finish from inside the box at the near post, so the shooting definitely isn't that bad. Obviously, he did score the only 2 shots I did take with him, so I can't say it's insane because it could have been luck, but I can't say it's terrible because he didn't miss a shot for me. So shooting does get a 7.5 out of 10. Passing is absolutely phenomenal. I think he deserves straight up 9 out of 10. The short passing is phenomenal, long passing is brilliant. The crossing and the free kick accuracy does drag the passing down a lot, but you're not going to be in a position with Pedri where you need to cross the ball, so I don't really think that matters. So in my opinion, passing does deserve a 9 out of 10. Dribbling is sensational, it's the best part of the card. Obviously, look at the stats and they will tell you that. Genuinely, dribbling is phenomenal. He's able to wriggle in and out of tight spaces very easily. I think in my opinion, you guys clearly saw that with the one clip where he was able to wriggle out of that tight situation. In our own half, he was able to move the ball on with a quick 1-2, and we did actually end up scoring from that. So dribbling is phenomenal. You guys have also seen the clip where he decided to take on 3-4 players in midfield and just run through them. So obviously the dribbling on the card is the best part of it. I think he deserves a 9.3 out of 10. If this guy had 5-star skills, he would be absolutely crazy. But unfortunately, he's got 4-star skills, decently enough. So the left stick dribbling and the straight dribbling, as well as the controlled sprint dribbling on the card, is definitely more than good enough. Now when it comes down to the defending and the physical, he's not that strong type of guy, but he can definitely win the ball back for you if you need him to. The defending is solid, right place at the right time more often than not with a +4 to the defensive awareness. Interceptions are decent as well. At 77 he does win the ball back and it sticks to him. So defending gets a 7.5 out of 10. Physical, I don't think he deserves an 8. But a 7.8 I think is the way to go because he's not really the strongest player, but he can hold his own sometimes and he does last the full 90. Because of his height, obviously, he will get pushed off the ball a lot more. So overall for this card, I think he does deserve a 9 out of 10. He is very good at pretty much doing absolutely everything you expect him to do. He's pretty quick on the ball, very good at passing, insane at dribbling, defending, physical and shooting. Obviously, it's not a strong point of the card, but to be fair, we know that anyway. So when it comes down to the best position on this card, I would say sentiment 100% is the way to go. He can dictate the play, control the play, and really get players moving from that midfield position. And the best chem style, I would say, depends on you. I recommend the Hunter chem style. If you want him to be more defensive though, I would go for the Anchor chem style just to boost the defending and the physical, as well as the pace on the card as well. So with that being said, is he worth the coins? Do I recommend him for your team? 100% the best sentiment in La Liga after Jude Bellingham. And I do honestly think that this guy is very good in game. He offers a different dimension to the game with a tiki-taka type of playstyle, with him being that small technical type of midfielder. So I do 100% recommend him for your team. And with that being said, I do bring an end to this video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.